With our current normal of sheltering in place, people are more desperate than ever to connect with the outside world. National Tech Life columnist Jennifer Jolly joins us with some tips for keeping in touch while social distancing. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I hear that there's a new video messaging app. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, Facebook Messenger launched a new desktop app after use of video calls on the desktop surged 100% in the last month. So you can now video chat on this larger screen. It's a service many of us were really wanting and needing to get it off of our mobile phone. You don't have to squint at all the people in the picture. It's right there on your desktop. You can get up to 8 people in the same call at the same time. It's free, and it's truly the simplest way that I and many of the other tech reviewers out there have found to really connect with people at this time when we need it most. Messenger for Desktop is the name. It's a separate app from what you already have when you log into the main social network. That's the browser version, so you'll have to get the new one from your app store. It works on iOS and Windows. Download it. You'll see right away how easy it is to pull in people from all over the world with a few taps. And I have to say, I was the only reporter in the whole wide world that was given early access to this. I've been testing it out for more than a week now, and going from little to no contact with the outside world to seeing all of my favorite people in my own living room. I put it up on the Portal TV behind me, the Facebook Portal TV right over here. I was so emotional. I started to kind of cry. We've had a birthday party. I've hosted impromptu happy hours. I've used it to work out. It was so much more emotional and so much more therapeutic than I expected. Really an incredible way to bridge all that distance right now when we have to stay, safely away from other people.
And how is the new Messenger for Desktop different than some of the others that we've been using?
Well, the biggest difference is simply how easy and accessible it is. You don't need to know anyone's email or phone number. The text chatting, calling, and video features, plus AR features, backgrounds, filters, things like that, they're already built in there. And they're there for people you've already approved. No stranger can crash in unexpectedly. The FBI has issued a warning about trolls Zoom bombing public video chats. It's happened a ton with college classes, church services, town hall, even AA meetings. So this is a walled off video conferencing app with your friends and your family pre-approved when you add them as a contact. It was really built for these personal connections that we're really craving. Most other video teleconferencing apps, they were built for enterprise. They were built for business meetings and for areas when you have an IT person who can set up the quite complicated security settings that are confusing. One of my other fellow reviewers, we were talking about this yesterday on USA Today, and we were saying, he was saying, finally, my mom can use a video conferencing app. And I think that's the simplicity of it. That's why it's so incredible. And it also works with Messenger Kids. So it's just a little safer way to get us all together in one room.
What are the biggest do's and don'ts of video calls?
Well, do make that camera, set that camera right at eye level. Try not to have it lower than you. Also, try to get a light in front of you. It takes about 10 years off of your face. Try to have a little depth in your background. Being in front of a plain white wall makes it look a lot like a mug shot. Mute your microphone if you're in a conference type setting. If you have more than a few people on there, mute your microphone when you're not talking. And always, always, always act like that video camera is on, whether you see yourself or not. There was a kind of a famous incident this past week where somebody got up and went to the bathroom during a business call, and everybody was, oh no, it's okay if you don't wear pants, but just remember that that video camera might be on. If a dog or a child comes in while you're in a business meeting, it's worse if you stress out about it and try to force them out or push them out. It's better to just, say, hang on a second, mute your microphone and deal with it. This is part of life right now. It's okay, those things happen.
And are there any other new apps that are keeping us safe and sane during this time?
Well, one of my favorites that I've reviewed is Health Tap. It's offering a free virtual COVID consult with a US-based board-certified doctor for anyone experiencing flu-like symptoms. You just sign up, you connect with a doctor in less than a minute to get answers and care that you might need immediately. That's been an incredible service. OpenTable expanded its reservation software to let people choose between available shopping time slots at supermarkets. Netflix Party.com lets you binge watch your favorite shows with your besties, no matter where they are in the world. And then the last one is called Bands in Town. It's an app that usually lets you know what live bands are available in your town. Now it lets you know which artists are live streaming concerts, all just kind of a nice little way to bring people in. I have written about this video chat privacy issue, security issue, as well as the new Messenger app quite extensively. Go to usatoday.com and click on the tech section. You can read about that there. Go to my website at techish.com for a whole lot more in tech tools that are really helping you in this time of need.
All right, Jennifer Jolly, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.